This is the Traitors.
Welcome to the Traitors. I can't see a damn thing. Hello! Hello! Welcome to my first ever reaction video. I'm a little nervous. Drop a like. Give me a little bit of positive feedback. That'd be lovely. And subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, I'm going to be watching The Traitors Series 3. I'm a big fan of social deduction. I really enjoyed previous series of The Traitors, both the UK Series 1 and 2. The Aussie one, the New Zealand one, the Dutch one with English subtitles that I found. I love Blood on the Clock Tower, which is a social deduction game you should definitely check out if you haven't, and you like The Traitors. Yeah, big fan of this kind of game, if you like. Now, what you're going to watch here on YouTube is going to be an edited version of what happens, you know, cut down to a more palatable size. But if you'd like to watch the full reaction, uninterrupted, unedited, then I have a Patreon that you can go over, and it's I think the price of a Twitch sub, or thereabouts, to get access to my full reactions and early access from episode 4. So episodes 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, I'm literally recording this on Sunday, and it aired on Wednesday, so I'm behind. And it's going up on Monday, so there's no time for it to be early. But my plan is to upload episode 1 today, episode 2 tomorrow, episode 3 on Wednesday. Then I'm going to stream on Twitch me watching episode 4 live, so link in the description, come check that out. And then hopefully on Friday, Patreon will get the cut down version of episode 4, whereas on YouTube it will be next Monday, so it'll be a fair few days ahead. So yeah, go check out Patreon if you've got a few quid a month to spare. Let's watch some Traitors, shall we? There we go. I can hear. Do I look good with my cloak hood and my headphones? I'm sure I look fabulous. Right. Ignore the activate Windows in the bottom corner, by the way. I have a legal active version of Windows. It's just decided I don't, and I can't figure out why. Anyway, let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at this production quality. Can tell they got a budget, right? I mean, they obviously had a budget for Series 1, but I think they had a budget upgrade. Is this the Hitman music as well? Ava Maria? Or whatever it's called?
You're back.
Yeah, I am.
Did you deliver the invite? Thank you so much. These okay? Great. It's time to get the castle ready.
I love Claudia.
This castle in the Scottish Highlands.
I thought they weren't using the same castle again. I'm sure someone told me they weren't. Money, money!
A huge prize pot by completing epic missions. But hidden amongst them are the traitors, who will secretly murder their fellow players. It's up to the faithful to work out who the traitors are.
Oh, that transition was nice.
Before they become their next victim.
I'm actually a little nervous because so far I've always really enjoyed the UK one, and I've always really liked the vast majority of the contestants on the UK one. So I'm nervous just in case I don't this time. Like, I don't want to be like a negative Nancy on reactions, but I'll be honest. So I hope I like at least most of the people.
My name is Lisa. I am 62 years old, and I actually think any self-respecting murder mystery needs to have a priest in it. My strategy in the game is to blend in with everyone.
Agree to disagree,
else.
but
I'm
sure.
not actually going to openly declare that I am an ordained priest. Off duty now.
I would say that Maya is a typical little sister. She's truly the baby, like.
Oh, so we got sisters. Are these going to be the hidden pair this time then?
We're too similar. We talk the same. Yeah. We look very similar.
What's it like getting to 70?
Actually, it's a lot of fun. Look, I'm doing this.
What's it like getting to 70? What's it like being old?
Up until very recently, I've served as a soldier in the British Army. I've been to a lot of places. I've traveled the world.
That's a very pink outfit, isn't it?
With the truth, I'd have a target on my back straight away.
Hey!
So I'm coming into this game as a nail technician.
Leanne, you look like Barbie.
Is anyone being honest about who they are in this game? Like, there was always like one or two in previous series. It seems like everyone's just lying from the offset.
I'm the doctor.
Wow. Doctors are smart.
You'll be shocked at how smart I am not.
That's not that reassuring, mate. we want to believe that doctors are smart. I think I should go on with the mask.
I feel like you said that before.
Yeah, maybe we have met in a different life,
Different
Alexander.
lifetime.
I believe in different lives, you know.
His face. Do you know?
We are related.
sisters.
Yeah.
No way.
You've
Oh my
actually told
gosh.
us your sisters.
No, there was no point. We're too alike.
The only ones not hiding something are the actual, quote, hidden pair that we normally have. That's funny. Wait, the train's just... Okay.
We're going back the other way. We're going backwards. We're turning around.
Wait.
Oh God, no.
Task 1, you have to find the castle. Good luck. They have to mix it up, don't they? Yeah, what is going on?
I need a nervous wee.
A nervous wee?
Attention, passengers. Claudia here. As a welcome, I'm gifting you £10,000 right now to start your prize pot.
Always a but.
But right now, there are 25 passengers on this train. But there are only 22 spaces.
Oh, wow.
So for 3 of you, your journey is now over.
Wow.
One person from each carriage will have to disembark the train before the game can start. It's up to you to decide who that will be.
Ooh, that's mean.
You will only have 10 minutes to make your decision. But for every minute that passes, £1,000 will be deducted.
Why would anyone agree to go, though? Like, what?
Time starts now.
There's no money offer on the table for the one leaving. Yeah, just waste all the time, guys.
I'm wanting to get off that carriage.
Okay, well, I'm prepared to get off.
Why?
I kind of thought to myself, do you know what? I'm happy to get off. I'm happy to take this one for the team. So I'm going to remember all your faces now. You're all on me big time because it's a big sacrifice I'm prepared to make.
Thank you.
You know the first series where they brought back the two guys that Claudia kicked off right at the start? I feel like, and they came back like later in the game, I feel like we'll see these three again at some point. Like, maybe around like episode 7, 8, something like that.
Unless we don't finish our journey to the castle on the train, we might still go to the castle.
That's right, so just listen.
I might take that chance then. Do you know what, yeah? This is going to be the most stupid attempt ever. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm a Yorkshire lad. If somebody passes me a humbug, I don't sit for 3 hours sucking it. I crunch it and I chew it.
What? I don't think you made any point there like you think you did.
Oh, just get off.
I mean, you didn't even act first, so...
Oh, big chance.
They don't put people out to the point of getting them ready, on a train, packed, all that, to not take part. Like, I don't buy it.
I'm Alexander. I'm 38 years old. And I was a British diplomat for 10 years, doing conflict resolution. Or we can flip coins. I mean, I'm not totally against... I'm not totally against it. I thought maybe a couple of other people would also stand up.
Nope.
I don't want to push you into anything at all, but given that you put yourself forward first.
I don't want to push you into anything at all, but...
Okay.
But yeet!
I was literally gagging to be here as
This
well.
is the Traitors. Imagine. Oh, what if there's a game where there's no They do the game where there's no traitors. It's the people who got... Oh, that'd be so good. It's probably not what they've done. It's probably they'll come back later, but that'd be so good.
I'm not clapping yet. This is not a clap moment.
One carriage is like, yay! The other is like, it's not a clapping moment.
This is actually the most brutal thing ever.
What? Haven't you been to war?
This is real now, isn't it?
Nope, it's just a prank. The other three are the ones getting to play. You can all go home. It's gonna be a really short series. I'd really like it if the three that got off are the traitors. And everyone's turning on each other when they're all faithful. That'd be really funny. I don't think they'll do it, but that'd be really funny. Atheist game. For those anyone that does know Blood on the Clock Tower, make it an atheist game. You have to vote for Claudia to win.
As you've already seen, things are a little different this year. And that is just the beginning.
Brutal.
Oh, that's just her favourite word.
Look, your trousers match the bookcases.
Oh, no way.
You're literally just a floating torso. I'm loving it.
You can tell, love. Well done. She's having a blast, Francesca, isn't she? Oh my god, the picture. Have these people never seen the Traitors before?
I've decided to be the fun old person. That's what I've decided.
I've decided to be the fun old person. Like, I was going to be boring and miserable, but I've decided.
I'm from Wales. Where? I'm from Abergavenny in Monmouthshire. Why?
North Wales.
In the past, there's only been one person from Wales. But this year, Claudia's decided to bring two of us here, which is so nice. Although actually, it's a bit of a spanner in the works because I'm not actually from Wales. I'm from London, where I am born and bred. I've been putting on a Welsh accent because my mum's from Wales. It's one of the most trustworthy accents. So in a game where we need people to trust each other, I need an accent that people can trust.
My strategy for getting people to trust me is to lie with every single word I say.
I was so excited to find out that Charlotte is actually Welsh. It brought me a lot of comfort, you know?
She doesn't sound that Welsh to me. That's the funny thing. Why of all things would you choose to fake being Welsh? Like, how does... I get what she's saying about the trustworthy accent, but, like, I understand the soldier pretending to be a nail technician so people underestimate her and maybe keep her in the game and don't think she's, like, too tactical. Like, you know, because obviously, depending on what branch of the army she was in, she might be quite a tactician. So having a normal job, not something like that, could be a good advantage, but pretending to be Welsh.
And be able to, like, put a deposit down for a home.
So depressing that she could win £120,000 and that'll buy her a holiday and a deposit on her home. Thanks, Tories.
I can be a shark and be ready to bite.
I am a competitive person. I hate to lose. I think maybe that comes from the law background. I want to win.
I find that the ones that big themselves up in this early stage are the ones that crumble through overconfidence.
You a good liar?
I'm a very good liar. My wife's made me spaghetti bolognese for the past 35 years. She thinks I like it, but I don't.
Keith, I'm going to be honest, I don't know whether lying about a pasta sauce makes you a traitor.
Don't.
I don't think it makes you stupid. You've been eating food you don't like for 3.5 decades.
Look at each other.
And you've just said it on national TV, so now she knows anyway, and she found out in a much worse way than if you'd have just, the first time you had it, been like, oh, that's not really to my taste, sorry.
In a moment, I will choose my traitors. And
please, Claudia, choose no one. Like, just have them step forward into the room and go tap, 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 and then they step back out, and then she walks around a bunch. That'd be so good.
I am a good liar, but lying also does make me feel a little bit sick.
Welcome to the traitors.
I know.
Oh, it's Knives Out. She's going to be vomiting everywhere. Anna Darmus. Right, come on, bring forward the three who got off the train. Come on, Claudia. Oh, she's not... No, she's going to pick traitors. I knew she wouldn't, but God, I was hopeful. Hey, Claudia, you can have that idea for free for a future series. In fact, not for free. I want to be on it. I want to see someone touch someone else on the shoulder. Just once. I want to see someone just go, tap. So they think they're a traitor. Okay. Right, she picks one sister. Is she going to pick both sisters? Probably not, right? I don't want to be that guy, but I'd put a small amount of money on her picking a man for the third one. They tend to have two of one and one of the other. Wow, okay, they've not gone that route. Unless, are they having 4?
I have selected my traitors.
Wow, went with just 3 women. Fascinating. There's my metaing out the window. They've probably done it to stop people metaing. Yeah, because if they catch 2 of them quite quick, then they'll start looking at all the men. So it was Scouse Girl, one of the sisters, and the oldest one. It's her.
Is simple.
Her. Go on, show me the other one as well. I need to learn the difference between the 2 sisters. Because they do look quite similar. So at the moment she's got her hair down, which is fine. But if they changed how they have their hair a different day,
Those who make it to the final will no longer reveal their true identities as they leave. Instead, you will need to rely solely on your instincts as to whether any traitors are left in the game.
Wow. That's good. I like that.
Let that sink in. Tonight, the traitors will commit their first murder.
Kill your sister. Do it. Send her home. No one will ever suss you as a traitor if your sister gets killed first.
As a Welsh translator, I'm very good at reading people.
What?
I am going to try to use
What?
that to my advantage because I feel like there are strong female traitors here and we need to deal with this very, very strategically.
There's no link between being able to interpret one language into another and being able to read people. I'm sorry.
Something about Amani is off. Talking is different. We need to be very smart about this too. But maybe she's just trying to make herself seem more pleasant. Maybe she's doing her work voice. I don't know. If I wake up tomorrow and Barbie's gone, I'm looking at you.
Get rid of Maya. Do it. Do it, you coward.
I have not built enough social capital. I have not met. Like, I literally haven't. Oh, people are coming in. Okay. All right, this is good. Being a faithful is terrifying.
You seem so guilty because you talk about building social capital.
As to whether they would target quiet ones or loud ones.
Only one thing that I would say. You know when Claudia spoke and she said, traitors, you're going to kill tonight. Yeah. And Linda went, like that.
Traitors.
But I mean, it could be nothing. That's a bit
Jake's on it. Probably for a good reason as well, for once. Someone with an early inkling's actually doing something smart.
Can I be honest about something? About you, Linda?
Yeah.
And I'm not kind of like saying it's you or anything, but like, when Claudia said, traitors, I'll see you tonight, something like that, your head turned, you know when someone calls your name, and you just subconsciously look.
Oh my goodness. Don't worry, I'm a faithful.
I don't like the I'm a faithful statement. What does it do? Faithfuls say that. Traitors say that. Great, we've learned nothing from you saying that.
And to need you to take the traitor's oath.
Oh, this bit.
You commit to lie and deceive.
It's so cheesy.
Do you vow to keep your identity and the identities of your fellow traitors a secret?
Absolutely.
You are now officially...
But they don't. They all tell on each other. They all rat each other out and vote each other off. They all break that oath anyway. What's the point of it? It's just... I don't even think it's good TV having that little bit in. Oh, whatever. It bugs me every single time. So I'm going to talk about it. I think she's the traitor with the original traitor with the best chance of getting far. She's got someone onto her. Armani's sister's onto her. Oh wait, hang on. Should I be? There we go. I'll take my hood off as well. Like, ta-da! The fact that they walk in and don't look from under the hood is wild. By the way, I'm not wearing a hoodie. I'm legit wearing, like, a whole cloak. I bought a cloak to do this.
But I have to tell you that Jake has already put my name forward. Okay. So I don't think that we can get rid of Jake because I think
Kill him.
That will be too obvious.
Kill him and throw the sus on the other people in the room.
In my mind, I've got Yin. She's very intellectual.
Yes, she is.
And I don't think she's coming on anyone's radar right now.
No, she's not.
And I can
No,
see
she's
her
not.
being a threat later on.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
I think the way she plays, though, she's a good frame.
It's between Yin, Nathan, possibly Kaz.
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong when I picked Jake. I'd kill Jake and then in the round table be like, right, I'm watching you, and you, and you because you were in the room when Jake said that about me and I feel like someone's trying to frame me. So I'm guessing the cliffhanger is who dies. I'm guessing we're near the end of the episode.
Nope.
I'm not even joking, I was convinced that I was going this morning. I swear.
Has she got any, like, military-esque tattoos? I noticed she's got tattoos. Are any of them, like, really obvious military ones? I think that's Armani.
I am feeling...
Yes! It is. Okay, I can't tell you what the difference is. I don't think I can verbalize it, but I think I've got it. Watch, I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong in future.
Yeah, they didn't look as excited, did they? They all looked almost almost nervous. And I thought, why are you nervous? I wasn't nervous to go into breakfast. I was excited. I'm getting brekkie and I'm still alive.
Breakfast's always good. What's he doing? Like, hello, camera.
She's not walking through the door. Oh, calm myself down. Yeah. Oh, babe. I'm in stress, man. She's gonna.
Wow, she's good.
It's like there's a lot of like people have come in now.
The only thing I would say to Armani is maybe she should bring it down a bit.
Listen, you answering to traitors, yes? Like, don't be giving people advice.
It's not going to come back.
She's giving acting advice after doing that. See, the other one's crying as well, so it's fine.
How does a faithful walk into the breakfast room, which you'll never know because you're not one? Who's missing?
You walk in and you look at every face. You want to know who's there.
Nathan.
Oh, they've just kept the 3 potentials out. I know in Season 2 they changed the meta with that. Because all the traitors in Season 1 were always in the room before the final few came in. So you could actually use that as a player to whittle down possible traitors. Yin's smart, but I think Yin was gonna frame herself. I don't like there being a murder on the first night, because, like, she's just done all that travelling and got so excited to be on the TV show.
Traitors, you have been murdered. Signed, the traitors.
I mean, it's not completely out of your hands, because she should have just come across as less intelligent.
This whole narrative planned. This is chapter 1, but really this is the end.
That was your whole book. That was your novella.
Demi semi-quaver of this experience so far, as short as it has been. It's like a mayfly or a lunar moth, which is a famous moth that lives for only one day but shines very brightly and then is extinguished forevermore.
Are you done? Like, Jesus Christ, you caught a train and then caught a train home. Like, pipe down.
How are you getting on?
Not happy about that.
I can't understand it.
I can understand it.
Oh, really?
How have I not noticed her accent until now? Oh, I'm so in on her. She needs to survive till the end.
Anna, who's just sat by us.
Yeah.
Traitor.
Really?
Yes. There was no reason.
Never mind.
Morning, everyone.
Why are you shocked to see Claudia Winkleman on the Traitors?
Well, this is not personal, but it is tradition. It's brutal here, isn't it? You need to get.
You've been talking to that Barbie, so army Barbie, too much.
There is no mission today.
What?
However, there is a round table. Use your time wisely.
Why is there no mission?
Round of applause, please.
Round of applause. She got a train. Proud of you, Ian.
I'm feeling quite salty now.
Good.
Yeah.
We're going to do it.
She's the worst actor I've ever seen.
There's like so little information. I'm trying to collect it all.
That's why you should join me. You, who was saying that, who was that? Was that Armani? When this is done, come play Blood on the Clock Tower with us. There's information in that. You'll love it.
I feel like Ellen, but it's kind of tough because there ain't really much. I don't think Maya has a clue that I'm a traitor.
She knows.
I want to be real with like whose names I've heard and whose names I haven't. And I've heard somebody mention your name.
Yeah, because I was a mess last night.
Are you being for real right now? I was making sure to plant little seeds of doubt in people. There's got to be
You're
something
so.
within us.
Her and Linda are having a race out of this place.
Armani, she's establishing herself as the leader of the pack. She's just got to be careful because those big personalities are the people that end up getting looked at.
You get looked at when you don't get murdered in the night. If you're leading the way and don't get murdered, why?
Someone mentioned Linda's name.
Jake called her out on it yesterday. But he did say from...
I've deliberately stayed clear of anything Traitors related because obviously I'd not watched it and didn't want spoilers, but please tell me that's already a meme, that face.
It's time for the very first round table. My advice, Get snacks. You have exactly 7 seconds.
That's not a lot of time to get snacks, Claudia.
This whole game is strategy. I'm planning to just act as a faithful. If I lie to myself, then I can lie to everyone else.
Claudia lied to us. I think Linda and Armani are trying to speedrun going home.
Whoever receives the most votes, whether they be traitor or faithful, will be banished from the
Reacting to a traitor again?
scene again.
Like Pavlov's dog, but the world's quickest trained one ever. Here's a bell once and just burning a drool everywhere. No snack.
The floor is yours.
Oh, cool. But if they take it, won't no one else have anywhere to stand? Sorry, rubbish joke.
Last night when Claudia said, traitors, you're going to murder tonight, when she said the word traitors, your head did turn.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be nothing, but I don't know, I just have this feeling that you would be a good traitor. It's just the way you carry yourself.
I'm not.
But that's obviously...
No, you're not. You're not a good traitor.
But it's made me now suspicious of you because I'm thinking,
Oh, here we go.
are you deflecting?
There we go. See this in Clock Tower all the time.
Yeah. I did hear a theory which I thought, okay, that's kind of got some grounds to it. Was the fact that there could be like an older traitor.
Wow, she's going early. Jesus Christ, it's episode 1, Armani.
I mean, I haven't really spoken to you, Lisa,
No, that's
really, in
fine.
all honesty. Like, and that's just probably by chance. And I just feel like you seem very lovely and very nice, but that could be a great disguise.
That's fine. We're all in the same situation,
Yeah,
and
you know what I mean? So
I can assure you,
She's giving
100% one of the faithful, as God is my witness.
Here we go.
Mama Linda, you've just become really quiet.
Well, I said my piece.
No, like last night. So after when Claudia walked round and we lifted off, you're right in front of me.
Yeah.
And it looked like your heart just sank. It looked like somebody that had been picked to be a traitor that didn't want to be.
Just going off the back of that, I mean, I hadn't thought about that before until you just mentioned Linda, and I absolutely love you. We was on the carriage together. But
Oh,
you were
Linda's
very
done.
chatty on the train, and you are quiet now. Maybe it's the nerves.
I think I said my piece. I mean, that's the end of it.
The time for talk is over.
Linda's done for. This is a bad start for the traitors. Jeez. I wanted to hear from the Irish girl. What was her opinion for 20 minutes? They've all sat so close, they can definitely see each other's, like, names that they're writing.
I just don't want to go on the first round table and it be a traitor.
Well, you are. So, the people who have been pushing on you
In their answers.
are going to look so good. They're going to have to be murdered. I think you have to kill Jake now.
Nathan, we're gonna start.
Jake's like the goodest looking player I've ever seen on this game, I think. Oh, are we saving the vote for... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. What a mad episode. So let me give my thoughts, I guess. Gather my thoughts and what I think. So I think Linda is gone. That's my prediction for episode 2. I think Jake probably has to get murdered very early because he just... Or recruited. One or the other, because he just looks so good now. Like... You've got to get him out the game. No one's ever voting for him. In terms of the format, there being no game on the first day, but doing a game on day 0 before they even get there on the train doing the game on day 0 was interesting. I don't like not doing the game on day 1, because I think the games are fun to watch. You know, the challenges, the tasks, whatever they call them. But yeah, the fact that so normally. Do we normally on episode 1 get to find out who the first murderee was? I don't know. I feel like that's normally cliffhangered. I don't know. Maybe this is the same format as usual, like the cliffhanger on the vote. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So far, so good. I don't think there's really any personalities that I don't like on this one. Like, usually there's one or two where it's like, oh, I'll be glad to see you go fairly early. No. Maybe I'm forgetting someone. Or maybe they've not, like, reached peak annoyance yet. But I don't think anyone was really bothering me in that episode. Which is nice, because I will say the UK edition, for me, there's been a bit of a trend of, like, there's been a couple of people on each season that I didn't really like, but they've tended to go fairly early in the first few episodes, and I'm like, oh, good. You know, I'm not saying the first people out of every season are people I don't like or anything like that, so don't go and try and figure out who I don't like in previous series. But all I'll say is none of them have lasted to the end, I don't think. I think there's one who lasted quite far, so there's your little tidbit. But yeah, this was really fun. Let me know your thoughts on the first episode in the comments, what you made of it. Don't give me any spoilers, obviously. You know, I want to experience this. From episode 4, I'll be watching it live as it happens on Twitch, so remember to go give me a follow on Twitch. And if you want to watch the full version of this and you're currently watching the YouTube version, go check out my Patreon. The link's in the description. If you're already watching on Patreon, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I think that's all I want to say now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future uploads. And, yeah. All I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.